Hello traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I will be doing a live trading session, live analysis and live discussion that we do every trading day. This is the second day of trading week. As you have seen yesterday, there was a massive move on gold, and let's see what happening today. And this is the starting of, as you know, that London session will start in a couple of hours, and New York session coming up, and we will be looking at everything, how we can trade today, what we are trading, as well as I will be looking at what you are trading as well. I can give my opinion, so make sure that you use the live chat. Let us know which one you are trading. So before I begin this session, make sure you smash the like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. So let's begin first of all with some of the important pairs. I was looking at GBP JPY, and this market, you can see that this is a long-term bullish market, and previous sessions candle closed on GJ, which is a bullish candle. Normally I'd like to this kind of candles, because you can see that the previous sessions candle just closed an hour earlier on GBP JPY on the 4-hour time frame. This candle has formed on an important level of support with a long wick at the top. So when you see a candle like this, a half body, half wick, this candle, in fact, the price likely to fill that wick, and the price looks like that doing that. The reason is, what's the reason behind when you see this kind of candle on the direction of the trend is most likely to fill that wick, is because this long wick is a retracement of this move. So when you see a move and the correction, so you can expect another move. So this is the language of the market. As you know, that the market normally moves and then come down for a pullback. So that pullback move and then pullback is a healthy market trend. So you see that GJ in fact has formed a bullish candle. What I think that this market is likely to break to the upside. At least certain level we can expect it to go to the upside. After testing this zone here, we saw that there is a big move happen. So if I look at daily candle on GBP JPY, what I see that the previous day, the one that has just closed, is a doji. Now this doji is in fact quite significant, because when you see a daily candle that has a doji and also liquidity grab on the support, this candle is signaling for a potential bullish move. Now overall market structure on GBP JPY, what we see that is starting from here, there is a daily impulse, okay, correction. We can expect another impulse. Now it's moving slowly a little bit, but it is in a bullish move, series of higher high and higher low. And always, I look for the trade that normally grabs liquidity, so especially from the opposite direction of the trend. Now GBP JPY on the daily, you can see this is the impulse and the correction. Now with that correction on GJ on the daily, we saw that there is a significant liquidity grab from this support, and we can expect now GBP JPY slowly to create an impulse to the upside. Looking at weekly from the bigger picture perspective, what I see that GBP JPY, as you can see, this is the weekly candle that has just closed, which also a bullish candle. Now how do I define a candle to be a bullish candle? What's the indicator that I use to define a candle a bullish candle? Let me explain. Is that firstly, a couple of things that a trader look at when they look at a candle is a bullish or bearish. Firstly, is it a green or red candle? Firstly, it's a green candle. We know that the buyers were controlled in that time period. What's the next thing that we look at is where this candle has formed, like what's the low of this candle. You can see that this market was creating series of higher low along this support zone. Okay, so when it comes to uptrend, always look at series of higher low. When it comes to downtrend, look for series of lower high. This is a very easy way one can understand the direction of the trend. Keep in mind, again I'm repeating, when you look at the uptrend, look for series of higher low, because top part could be messy. For example, look at this one here. You see it's maintaining smooth series of higher low, except this one here, liquidity gap. We'll talk about this one also. So maintaining smooth higher low, but look at the top. Okay, look at this green candle, and the red one created higher high, the green one, and you see this is a messy. The top is messy. There is a up down, a lot of, you know, low high, but lower part is very smoothly predictable. So that's a series of higher low. So when you see series of higher low, this is an uptrend. Look at this one here. Okay, series of lower high, smooth downtrend. This one is a liquidity gap. So understanding this will give you a really big edge to understand the direction of the market, because as a trader, 50%, you know, 70% of your job is done when you know the direction. Let's make it 50%. 50% of your job is done when you know the direction. Another 50% when you know when to trigger the button or buy and sell, and that's it. The rest is risk management. So you know that this is a series of higher low. The price created a big bullish candle with a long wick and also gap opening, pull back to the downside enough. Now we can expect this market to go bullish. This is what we are expecting. So with that said, these are the things that I look at, and as you can see on the weekly, there is a channel, a clean channel has been created on GJ. Now the price is at the top of the channel. We can expect at least a breakout from the channel, and then we can expect it to come down. Now if I look at the daily, what we see that from the daily perspective, that the one that we looked at on the weekly, which is also reflecting on the daily, this is also that showing significantly bullish momentum on GJ. Now from the weekly, daily, we see that GBP JPY showing bullish. Now from the 4 hour, we saw that the market from the lower time frame has formed a bullish candle. What I'm expecting this market to continue to rise in the direction. So with that said, even if we go to the further lower time frame on the 1 hour, we see that there is also multiple liquidity gap, and this is a nice looking bullish uptrending market structure. We can expect it to create a series of higher high and higher low. So GBP JPY from the higher and lower time frame perspective showing a bullish momentum. So I'll be looking at for potential bullish setup as soon as I will find that opportunity. And in the meantime, guys, make sure that you give a big like, and also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done yet. We'll look at the next pair. Before that, let me see on the chat area what you guys are up to. Zark, good morning. Thank you, Zark. Will you share your thought on NZD CAD? Yeah, absolutely, I'll do that. AUD CAD, NZD CAD, okay, CAD pairs, I'll look at it. Good morning. Thank you, Gloria. Thank you for joining live session. Lars, good morning. Hope gold rise to new high. Yeah, I'm thinking so. I'm also bullish on gold. We'll look at it. Nina, gold has some sort of inverse head and shoulder on the hourly. Yeah, we'll look at it. So we are bullish on gold. Now this is a 4 hour candle which is almost closing on the lower time frame. We are bullish on gold. Let me look at on gold what I think that gold for me is still bullish. Okay, if I look at the 1 hour, we see that the market is consolidating along the zone, and if you look at the 4 hour, first of all, we see that gold has a big bullish impulse to the upside. Okay, so this is a big bullish impulsive move on gold. The price has come down. Okay, now for a pullback, now we see that there's a candle is going to close, and what I think that gold might be it's still bullish because there is already an impulse happen. The price is in a correction. I'm expecting gold to go up again, and if you look at the daily, you can see that this market already has formed a big bullish move to the upside. Okay, now with that bullish move, the only thing that it might do is that you can see that this is the support level here on the daily that initially has been violated. We might see a retest of this support on the lower time frame, which is a probability to happen. But what I think that gold even might continue to rise from here, because this market already has formed a strong bullish market structure. But at the same time, we see that there is a lower time frame price section coming down. I was bullish on gold here, and let's see how it goes. There is, I think that, you know, the way it is forming here, there is a doji has formed here on the lower time frame. So if I look at the 15 minutes candle, we see that there is the double top formation. And so let's see how it goes. I think that there is initially a bullish move with this 15 minutes candle, and then the price now coming for a deeper pullback. Okay, so for me, okay, if I look at the 4-hour chart, okay, what I think that so far it is on a pullback. Okay, what I think that we might see gold creating a bullish move, and you see that from the 1-hour chart, it is consolidating along this area. Okay, consolidating strongly. And if we look at even the 5 minutes, we can see that the market, there is again a head and shoulder here. So it's you know, this is a support here. All right, gold is forming this lower time frame support. Now the question is the price is respecting this support? And if the price is respecting this support, we could see that gold again, you know, bouncing to the upside. There's a 4-hour candle close coming. Okay, and if gold managed to hold that support, we could potentially see that the market again pushing high, because there is a lot of imbalance in that zone from this support. Okay, now either if this support is broken, then we might see gold is coming to 1973. If this support is holding, then we might see that gold is bouncing to the upside from this support, and in that case we might be seeing that gold has gone up again to this level. There is a lot of imbalance in this 1986, 1987. This zone is a pure imbalance in the market. So still there is a probability for a bullish move, but it will really depends on how the price is doing here. Okay, so we'll be looking at, if the price, the support is broken here, then we will be looking for short-term sell. If we see from the 4-hour, the market, let's see how it is doing. If I look at the 1-hour, see this is a purely consolidating market here on the 1-hour. Structure is being created. It's a very interesting structure, and from here, if this support is broken on gold, then we might see a retest of this level here. Okay, which is very likely to happen as well, because there is a 4-hour candle close coming. It is really important to see if the price is respecting the support and you know, and going up from here. Okay, which is we could see if the price managed to, you know, maintain this support, okay, going up to the upside, then we might see short-term bullish move. So for me, gold is still bullish, okay, either from here or even coming down and then going up. So it depends on how it might be doing in the next couple of hours. But for me, until we see a very good price action, we will just need to see how it does. As I mentioned, I'm bullish on gold. Until I see a very strong bearish price action, I will remain bullish. As you have seen yesterday, there is a big bullish move happen on gold, and let's see how this candle is closing on the 4 hour, and then we'll know exactly what gold might be doing. Because if you closely look at, you can see that there is already a big impulse to the upside correction. Now it is in another impulsive phase. So from the 1 hour, this is a 1 hour candle. You can see very interesting price action here. There's a big drop, up and down, up, and then now it's consolidating here. So with that consolidation, we saw multiple times from this zone also liquidity grab. Now if this one, let's say this 1 hour candle is closing up as a doji, it is very likely to see that gold even breaking from here to the upside, and then, you know, pushing up as it's a long-term bullish market. Okay, so for the short term, we have seen a pullback. It is still likely to see that gold is going up for a movement to the upside. Okay, so we'll be observing the price action still to see how it is doing. There is a, you can see there is a short-term liquidity grab here with a double top. So, and then we saw a drop, but you see this 15 minutes candle is a big bullish candle, and that candle has also a huge liquidity. If it retains, then we'll definitely see a very good move on gold to the upside. Okay, so gold for me is still bullish. We'll look at it. Good morning, Trouble. Good morning, coach. Thank you, Nirmal. Good morning, view on USD CHF. You absolutely look at it. Someone, good morning, coach. Can you look at Euro USD? You absolutely look at Euro USD. NASDAQ US30. Yeah. Any view on USD CHF? Yeah, awesome. You look at it. So looking at euro dollar, which is a very important pair also. So euro dollar, from the bigger picture, we saw that there is a big bullish impulse to the upside. If I look at the daily, we can see that from the daily perspective, euro dollar is there is a big bullish candle to the upside. Now once the market open, again we see that there is a pullback to the downside. Now with this liquidity grab on daily, with this long big candle, I think that euro dollar now might come down to this support here, okay, which is, if you look at the 4 hour, you can see this support. Okay, so this is a very important level of support, and I think that euro dollar now will pull back to that level and then will remain bullish. Okay, now this is a very important concept and a strategy that I use. You know, if you closely look at, you will understand actually this is how the market moves. I'll tell you something. It's one of my favorite technique that I've used to find trading opportunity. Let me tell you what it is. So let's say when you see a market, okay, whatever the structure is, you see that it will maintain a trend line. Okay, you see, guys, keep in mind, this is a very important concept. If you understand it, I'll show you a couple of examples. It will really change your trading style completely. Let's say you see a market is maintaining a trend line, okay, and then suddenly you saw that this market has broken out of the trend line, completely the other direction of the trend. This is the key points here, the other direction of the trend. Now once you saw that, and then wait for the price to come back to the trend again. Okay, once it will come back to the trend and even to the support level, closing here. Okay, try to understand what I'm saying. I will give you an example. So what you saw, that a market, let's say a trending like that, okay, suddenly it has a breakout opposite direction of the trend, not in the direction of the trend, opposite direction of the trend, and then after the breakout it has come back to the trend and come to the support level and closed here or somewhere here. You see that this market will do like this again, will go to the trend line and then it will continue to drop, and that drop in most cases will be the massive drop. And this, for this kind of situation, the best place for going short or long is from the retest of the resistance zone and taking a TP target 2 to 1 or 3 to 1. Okay, very simple profitable strategy. Now let me show you an example, couple of examples, and then we'll jump on the analysis again. Now you see that this is applied to any kind of structure in any kind of instrument in any situation. Let's see the gold 15 minutes chart, and then you'll understand what I'm trying to explain. Now yesterday during the news release, okay guys, this is what I mentioned. I was about to go long, but it didn't because of the news, so we'll see how it goes on this market. So if you look at here, let me replay the chart. So you see that this market was trending, okay, trending to the upside, right, and then consolidated here, but is still maintaining a trend line, okay, which is also a bullish. And then what happened, the next one, you see. Now what you saw that here is there is a break of this bullish trend line, opposite, the price has broken completely opposite direction of the trend. Okay, this trend is up, okay, creating series of higher high, okay, and higher low, which is an uptrending market structure, has broken completely opposite direction of the trend, tested the 20 EMA, and then closed above as a pin bar. Now you can go long now, okay, you can say that okay, the price has broken out, you can go long, which is possible, but you will have a less risk to reward. But what you're gonna do is wait for a retest of this trend line again. Okay, so you better to see the close on the top on the resistance line, okay, and then wait for the price again come back to the support zone where it has initially broken. Okay, wait for the price to come to the support zone, and then once you saw the price on a support level, okay, then the buy opportunity comes. Why? Because the price already, you know that there is a liquidity grab happen, the price is ready to go, testing the support as resistance, and then it's a very profitable strategy, very profitable way to trade. And you can see that, which is exactly gold did, has gone up and moved to the upside. Now if you look at this pattern, you will find it everywhere in every instrument in all the time frame. All right, so let's see how we can find that in other instrument. If we look at the GBP JPY or anything, you see that all the time it happens. Okay, let me show you. You can see that here. All right, find the first find a break against the trend. It's a 15 minutes lower time frame will give you a bit more flexibility to see. Okay, so you see that in everywhere you'll see that. Look at this one here. This is the trend, right? And where do you see the trend line is broken? You see this is the support here, nice looking well maintained trend line, and you saw a break here. Okay, so when there is a break, it's not the time to sell, but to wait for the price to go ahead and go to the top. Okay, and this is the support of the trend line, and this is the resistance of the trend line. Very simple, right? Now the next step is, once you saw that after breaking the price has gone top of the trend line to the resistance zone, wait for again the price come to the support zone. Okay, and that is where, when the price testing the support, that is where the entry, stop loss below the trend line, like below the false breakout, at least 2 to 1 or 3 to 1. Okay, you have a good risk to reward, you have a nice looking entry. Always manage the risk, and you should be able to make good profit from the market. And this is the intention of, you know, showing all of this from core of my knowledge. I'll try to give you everything possible. The rest is how you will be using it. As I mentioned, if you really want more premium content, more strategies, analysis, then you can find a link in the description area. You can visit the website, and also there is a link at the top of the chat. You can visit the website to learn our strategies and also to trade with us to become an independent professional trader. So we see that gold looks like that there's a 4-hour candle close, and we see that this candle closed with a doji. Okay, there's a long wick at the top, so we might see short-term movement towards the downside, which is very likely to happen. So let's see how it is trying to do. We had a trade, we might need to exit the trade when the price will be here. Okay, just nearing our zone. Let me see how it is trying to do. You saw that 1-hour chart, there is already candle that has formed. For me, it is still bullish. Okay, let the price go up to test the zone here. If you look at the 5 minutes to see, in fact, what it is trying to do is, what we see that for me this market is still okay. So look at that. From the 30 minutes perspective, see that there is a I think that we should this market is, for me, is still bullish, but we could see, okay, so you see the bullish move coming up, which is needed. Okay, if it breaks to the upside, because it's a, you know, it's a long-term bull market, anytime it will start its move to the upside, we could see good movement, because at the end of the day, It's a long-term bullish market. The only thing is that the same thing that I discussed earlier, that the price might come down here, okay, to test this support level, back to back 2 days support level, which is very likely to happen. And if it reverses from here, should be able to see a bit good movement to the upside. Because if you look at this structure, you can see there's a, in fact, crazy move happened yesterday, a little bit of pullback, again another move, the prices come to the support. Now we can expect another attempt from the buyers to create a new higher high. So we saw a bullish pin bar on the 5 minutes time frame. So we see that there is a smooth support is created on gold in that zone. It's very interesting to see. And we could see a bounce from this level. If we see the bounce and break to the upside, then we can look for potential buying opportunity. On the other hand, if we see the break of the support, and we'll see what we can do. First, let's see what it is trying to do. Okay, so gold, because it's a long-term bullish market, guys, I will just look for a potential buying opportunity. Now you can see there is a shooting star, and we see that the price is slowly turning, a bullish momentum here. All right, so you see that candle, the price looks like that trying to form this liquidity grab candle is a bullish candle. Okay, I'm expecting gold to now go up. I have a bit more bigger profit target on this one on the bullish side. Okay, so yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay, we'll keep you updated. Yeah, guys, join the free Telegram channel. Link in the chat also given. Also, there is a link in the chat. You can join the free Telegram channel for all the updates and everything. Make sure that you join there. I do share a lot of things there, all the educational content, all the updates, as well as any trade. Sometimes I feel like that's a very good trade, I just share with an idea of what it might be going to do. And at the same time, anyone looking for regulated broker, also there is a link in the description. You can join Ever Trade. They're regulated, so your capital will be in the safer hand. Good morning, thank you. GU status, yeah, absolutely, thank you for that. GU, we'll look at it. Good morning, GBP JPY. So we'll talk GBP JPY, we'll talk again. Yeah, thank you. We'll go back and forth. Normally we cover multiple times the important pairs. We'll talk about again. Good morning, GBP USD, absolutely, look at it. Okay, trader Kohli. Now we are at yesterday's Frankfurt Open. Thank you very much. GBP USD. Okay, so I see that you really one Gbpusd, let me look at it. But Gbpusd from the, I was looking at the 5 minutes, looks like that there is a bullish move starts now. From the intraday perspective, from the 4-hour, we see that there is significant drop happened so far. Let me look at the 1 hour. I think that this market might be slowly turning to a bullish market, okay, so which is very likely to happen. We saw the price has come to this 20 EMA zone. Now from the even 15 minutes, we see that GJ has a bounce from this level. So this is a long-term bullish market. If you closely look at, you see that from the daily GBP JPY is there is a big bullish candle on the daily. Now with that bullish candle so far, initially primarily bulls tried to have an attempt to the upside, but I think that GU after pullback, you know, either this one, that way, this is a very impulse, big bullish impulse. You see back to back 3 dodges, so the sellers not getting enough fuel for this market, so you could see that GU again going bullish. So that's a very good attempt from the buyers, that you can see that the market is creating series of, you know, whenever the sellers selling this market, the bulls are buying. Okay, so this is a bullish market. I think that, you know, from the lower time frame on the 15 minutes, now it's you know, the bulls trying to gather liquidity here. Okay, if you look at the 5 minutes, there is already a significant movement happen. So this is what just 5-10 minutes earlier I was discussing, that when you see this kind of liquidity gap, try to find out that what level it has broken. Okay, so this, it has broken this level. You see, this is what I was talking about. The price has broken this level here, which is very visible. Okay, even this is on the 5 minutes, it's applied in all time frame. So support here, support here, support here, support here, resistance here. Now what I will be, you know, looking at, that the price to come down here, okay, test this level, and then to be rejected. Okay, rejection is very important, because, you know, always false breakout happen back and forth. So once we see that the rejection from the bottom, like this, a long wick candle, then it in fact merge with the previous structure, leaving it as a liquidity gap. Okay, and then keeping it as a stop loss area, and then keeping 2-to-1 reward to risk. Very simple, understandable trading, you know, pattern that you can grasp if you know, if you see this forming a long wick candle on GBP USD. Okay, so this is a bull market. Now if I look at that on the 1 hour chart, you can see that already the market has formed this this long wick candle. Okay, let it come a little bit down, and then once we see that strong rejection, then only we can expect to go long on GBP USD. This is a long-term bullish market. Okay, morning everyone, thank you. Learning and always keep the great. Thank you, Tao, you are welcome. Always for so far your USD, are you saying it's just creating a pullback? Simon, yes, I think that euro dollar is in a pullback. Okay, if I look at the euro dollar, it's, for me, it's a pullback. Now this pullback, this is what I was discussing a couple of minutes ago. You see that when you, this is the main strategy that I use, the liquidity gap. So when you see a liquidity gap, let's say a market doing like that, okay, series of higher low that we talk about. So when you see the series of higher low, this is, it's in an uptrend. Let the market break down, okay, from the uptrend, you know, grab liquidity, and then let it go up again to the top. All right, and then let it come down to the support zone again, and then look for buying opportunity from here, keeping a stop loss below this low, TP target 2-to-1 or more risk to reward ratio. So you can see that euro dollar, if you look at this one here, you can see this trend line, the price was falling back to back 3 days. So this support was being maintained, and we saw a breakout from this support, means that we can expect now the price to go bullish from here. Now from the 4 hour, now you see that there is already a movement happened here. Okay, this is a big movement. Now it is in a pullback. Okay, back to back 2 sessions we saw that there is a significant pullback, and the support that I was talking about, okay, which is in fact an important, you can see that support here, big movement, support here, big movement, support here, big movement. Now we can expect the price to go ahead, even penetrate that support, and once you see the price has come down, penetrated the support, then we can go long on euro dollar. Okay, this is how the best way that I trade in the market. All right, so hopefully that you understanding, and let me know in the chat still if something is not clear to you. Okay, dollar yen, yeah, absolutely. USD CHF, okay, we'll look at it. USD CHF, okay, dollar Swiss franc, okay, USD CHF. Looks to me that dollar is still weaker. Dollar Swiss franc, which is going up. I think that this one, if you look at daily, I was before this session also I was looking at dollar Swiss franc. There is a big daily bearish engulfer. You can see that on USD CHF. This is a long bearish engulfer. Now this daily candle has quite significance in it. First of all, you can see that this market is grabbing liquidity on the daily here, and also there's a big long candle here. Now the same analogy that I talked about, when you see a breakout against the trend, find the trend line. Okay, this is the trend line here. Okay, or take it to this resistance level along with this trend line, and go to the 4 hour, and you can see that there is a long 20 EMA. And what I think the dollar Swiss franc, you see that this candle, okay, the buyers trying to create a higher high. I think that which is likely to fail, the buyers may not be able to break this high, and this is the third candle. If this one buyers failing to create a new higher high, I will be straight selling this market from here. Okay, because after this kind of drop, when you see that 3 sessions the bulls couldn't create a new higher high, means that there is the bulls are not strong enough, and we can expect now the market to continue to drop. Okay, so with that being said, you can see from the 1 hour the price is consolidating along the zone, and yeah, I will be looking for potential selling once I'll see that on dollar Swiss franc. All right guys, so let's see what's with the gold. Okay, so with the gold, what I see that you can see this market is interestingly creating series of lower high and a higher low. Okay, so there is two probabilities now here. One is for the price to break down, the other one is to go up and continue to rise. But I think that because it's a long-term bullish market, we should see a break to the upside initially, even if it wants to go down first, because at the end of the day it's a bull market, and we see that in this support series of higher lows being created, and that is to say on the 15 minutes we saw a doji also been created, and this could be this zone could be a double bottom here. Okay, and then we could see that the market is rising to the upside. okay, which is very likely to happen. And from the 5 minutes we see that there is in fact from the 15 minutes I see that there is a probability for a bullish move until we see the support is broken. I think that you can see this is the 1 hour chart, okay, 1 hour candle. The price action for me looks like that is still bullish, okay. Because the way it has formed here, this is structure, which is to me still bullish, and in that case you see there is a big imbalance the price has left here along this area, okay, which is likely to be tested. And because this zone is a big bull area, okay, always better to stay with the bulls here. You can see that from the 5 minutes we saw a bullish engulfer has formed. There is a a double bottom here as well, okay. So anytime it is not unusual to see that the market has completely broken to the upside and moving in that direction, because there is a lot of this is an imbalance, and also there is an imbalance here. So the market normally moves from towards the zone of imbalance to grab liquidity. So gold is bullish to me, okay. USD JPY, okay, yeah, I was thinking about that one as well. So dollar yen, from the bigger picture, okay, dollar yen for me, which is also a bullish market, okay. It has come to the support level, which is very good for us. What I think that dollar yen, if you look at daily, you can see that there is already a red candle which has broken the support level, okay. And today what you can see, the price has crossed all 3 days low. It's an important point that I look at when I look at the market and see where it has penetrated. You can see that it crossed this dodge's low even and then immediately rejected, means that we can expect now some bullish move in this market. Now from the 4 hour, you can see the price has come to the support after this big impulse, okay, correction, and the price consolidated here. It's coming to that support, and from the support we can expect you see there is a with this candle, this is an important liquidity grab here, okay. With that liquidity grab, this market is, for me, is prepared for big move. So this current candle, you can see on dollar yen is still not close. What I think that it might maintain the bottom, so it could respect this high, okay, because this is the candle that has come to the lowest point, and also this is the candle where you see the highest point. I think that it will come down for, once it will come down for a pullback, it's a buy zone. Stop loss should be below this low. TP target here could be good risk to reward ratio trade. All right guys, so dollar yen for me is bullish. Any kind of movement to the downside will be an opportunity for a bullish move. Okay, so NASDAQ and US30. NASDAQ, this is a bullish market. You can see that from the bigger picture, from daily, we saw there is a daily doji. This daily doji is quite interesting, isn't it? After this big move, there's a narrow, tiny doji. But though it is a tiny, it's an important candle because it respected this level here, okay. If we draw, though it is will not see always exactly to the point, but we see, you know, after the big move there is a pullback here. Okay, so this doji is a pullback. It's a in fact a, you know, what I can say, that profit taking candle. Okay, during this after this kind of move, normally big boys take profit. So this is a profit taking candle, and with that profit taking candle, what I think that NASDAQ will prepare for another bullish move. So if I look at weekly, we can see that this market from the weekly perspective, there is in fact, after this big bullish move, the gap opening, and for me there is a still higher probability for this price to continue to go up. Even on the monthly, see that this monthly candle is a full body green, and after this kind of candle and this monthly candle, if you look at the low, you see that there is it has crossed the doji's low, so it has a volume. This is a typical bullish engulfer. And after this kind of candle, you can expect a couple of monthly candle to the upside. Means that long-term perspective on NASDAQ for me, it's bullish. Weekly bullish, monthly bullish, and also daily bullish. Now for the entry, what I see that already you can see it has respected this swing low here. Now you can see there is already a big bullish engulfer, narrow doji is being created. If the price managed to come down, you know, create a long wick candle, any kind of false breakout candle, will keep an opportunity to buy. So when it creates smaller candle like that, it's not a good idea to buy at all, because anytime you see one candle will come down, cross all of them, and then will go up, that's the buying candle. And this happens, you see over and over in the market, especially in indices. I normally only go take trade. You see this is this candle cross all these dojis high, and then the move happen, and you see this all the time happens. Okay, so unless you see that, will not be going to go take any kind of trade on NASDAQ. Okay, so we'll be waiting for a bullish setup. This is a bullish market. Morning coach, I'm now becoming daily profitable trader with your help. Ibrahim, amazing. So this is a main goal of helping, you know, being a trader, is being a profitable trader daily is a big achievement. I'll say that it's a big achievement, Ibrahim. Thanks for your mentioning. You know, to be a profitable, you know, in the beginning when I started trading, it looked to me really very, very big task, and I thought that, okay, is that so hard trading? Why am I losing money? You know, not being able to manage risk. What happened? And at the end of the day, what I discover is that, guys, it's all about fear. Okay, it's all fear, trust me. Fear of, you know, taking trade, because you know how our brain works is like this. Let's say you have a brain normally work with a feedback. Now feedback is like for example, pain and pleasure. This is how the brain works. So let's say you have done something, and then the feedback, if it is a pleasurable feedback, your brain will, you know, release the dopamine, and then you gonna do the same thing more and more. Now if you have done something and then you have a painful experience, then your brain will not try to do it. And that's the biggest part for the trader, to go against the brain, because in the beginning you will have a losing trades. Even in you know, when you are a profitable trader, you know, a consistent, if you let's say you are managing $1 million fund or a couple of million dollar fund, you need to have a very high risk to reward ratio trade to be profitable consistently profitable all the time for a bigger account. For example, you are maintaining at least $1 million account, and you can't take a big risk on that account. You need to take a smaller risk but bigger gain. And to assure that this account is constantly in profit, sometimes you need to accept the losing trend. That's come with the pain. And when it happens, that we tend to not to take the trade, and that's the fear. And you need to rewire your brain to overcome that fear. And on the other side, okay, every person on earth who are successful will see the same story, that there is a what I called freedom on the other side. And to show you, just we started this smaller account along with the bigger account that you have seen previously, my PNL on my bigger account. Now I'm showing this smaller account. This smaller account, I started with 5,000. okay, now it's double, more than double, 10,000, and I'm gonna take it to 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 to motivate you guys that you can do it. Okay, trading is a game of probability. Now for those who, let's say you are you're not happy in your job, or in most cases this is what happened, that we actually not happy. I was not happy in my job at all, and it's the feeling that I understand. And if you are not, if anyone not happy in job, that I would say that don't quit the job and straight away, because on the day one you will not be profitable. What I have done mistake that I'm not telling you, because in the beginning I quit my job and I didn't understand trading and had a big loss, and go back to job, coming back, had to go to in a hard way. So that's why I just share my journey with you, so that you can understand how the trading works. Is that, let's say once you gain, understand the strategy, you have the strategy, you understand how the market works, you learn risk management, you detach yourself from trading. Is very important. Detach means, say, when you open a trade, if you detached, you always will manage the risk. Okay, the risk management, and it's not affecting your emotion much. It takes a little bit of time, and then you can generate multiple sources of income around trading, right? So because when you know everything, you don't need much time in trading. You can just spend a couple of minutes, and then become set the trade, and then become profitable, right? So it's easy. But the thing is that you need to first gain that skill and freedom, so that you can understand how the market moves, so that you can generate good return from your trading. So this is the simplest way you can remain profitable. So with that said, okay guys, so let's look at now what's happening with other instrument. So the gold, I think that gold might be coming down for, it's again coming down for a liquidity gap. Okay, so there is a break to the downside on gold. Okay, so you see that there is a rejection from the top on gold, and with that rejection we might see further drop on gold, and maybe it's coming to this deeper pullback. It's coming to this support zone here again. Okay, so we'll look at that later, and let me know in the chat, guys, which one you are up to. Okay, we'll look at other instruments. Okay, euro dollar, we see that there is a bullish candle. Okay, so dollar yen, if we look at this dollar yen, we see that this market from the daily, we saw that this is a bullish market. From the 4-hour, there is, you know, there is this candle on the 4-hour on dollar yen. This is a bullish candle, and what I think that the market might be coming to this level of support, and after coming to this zone where there is a on the pullback, once we see that the market is showing a bullish pattern, we can expect to go long on gold, so on dollar yen. So let's see how it does, then we'll look at how we can find trading opportunity. For me, it's a bullish market, and we'll look for potential bullish trading setup. Okay, so in all of them, so dollar Swiss franc could be significantly bearish. Let me see here. Okay, we saw that just a liquidity gap from the bottom on gold. Okay, we see, as I mentioned, that it just grab the liquidity on gold, and then just slaughtered the retail trader. Okay, let me see what it is trying to do. Might be able to open buy position on gold if we see that this one is maintaining. This is just a pure liquidity gap, guys. For me, let me see. Okay, so we'll be looking for going long on gold again. Okay, so stop loss below this low TP target. We can keep 321 for the time being. Okay, just for to keep it 2.5. okay, we'll go long. All right, keep in mind everything here is only for educational, to learn trading. Anything can happen. Okay, I might be wrong, that may happen. Gold buy, so I'll go long with gold again. So gold, so always manage your risk, guys. as you can see, just grab liquidity on gold and remain always managed. Okay, it's very important that you manage your trade when you open position. So we'll be keeping 2.54 time profit target on this one. So this is a long trade. I will be opening in my day trading account as well. Okay, so that I see that gold has grabbed a good amount of liquidity, and I think that this market will just continue to rise in that direction. Okay, so there is a bullish candle, and this is just a pure liquidity grab here on gold. Okay, and with that liquidity grab, what I think that it will have now some momentum to move to the upside. Okay, so from the 4-hour we saw that the market just has come down here, grab liquidity, and I think that this market will, because it's a long-term bullish market, we can expect it to continue to go up. Okay, after this this candle here, so we'll hold that trade, right? We'll keep holding this trade. Let's see how it goes. Even I'm not on live, I'll keep running the trade. Okay, and join the free Telegram channel, guys, so that you don't miss out any update that I'm posting. Any result of this trade, I'll keep posting on the channel. Make sure you join the free Telegram channel, and also we see that it's moving to the upside, guys. Very good, because it grabbed liquidity multiple times. And let me give you an update to the students. Okay, so we saw that there's a liquidity gap here. So you see that there is a multiple times liquidity. We can expect now a bigger move on this market. Okay, and we are running in profit now. I'm expecting it to go to the full profit target. Okay, because the way it has rejected, now we can expect a trend to the upside. So okay, guys, so make sure that you open trade based on risk management, and we open gold trade, and also I send the same trade alert to the students who are trading with us. Hopefully that will have a good profit on this one, all of us. Let me know in the chat if you are on the trade or what's happening. Okay, so the gold trade is going in the direction as expected. So give a big like, guys. I need a lot of likes so that it's visible to more people, right? Thumbs up, and also make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Anybody in the trade? I know that for the BAPs, definitely you are, because it's sent to the BAP student as well. On the channel, let me know in the chat if you are on the trade. Now, a disclaimer that I have to give for the compliance is that what I'm showing here is only for educational purpose. It's not any kind of investment advice. So I recommend you to open only in your demo account. So if you open a trade, you must manage your risk so that you take responsibility of your take. So yeah, Epic. So thank you. Good morning, coach. I'm on the goal. Thank you, Epic. Amazing. So looks like that we should see a movement to the upside, unless we are unfortunate. We have a 2.5 times profit target on this one, and make sure you join the free Telegram channel as well. I'm gonna post a link of free Telegram channel on the chat so that you have time to join it. Okay, so this is the free Telegram channel. Okay, so let's keep it up. I think now it will come down for a pullback. It might be coming to the entry as well. We'll keep that running. Let's see from the 4 hour. Okay, so it has, because it has grabbed liquidity from the bottom and it's a long-term bullish market, we should see an attempt from the buyer to the upside. Okay, and yeah, this is the way you see there is a big consolidation and then liquidity grab. So we should be seeing that this market now going to the upside. Okay, so all right, thank you for that. Okay, so we'll be keep running the trade on gold. We open a buy trade, and okay, I'll take the full profit. I'll not take the partial. Looks like that it gained a momentum. We should be seeing some movement coming up at least certain level. Okay guys, so we'll keep that running, and there's a there's a London session coming up soon, and make sure guys you subscribe to the channel and stay up to date. I'll post the analysis later today, and let's keep it running. I'll come live on again on London session, New York session. I'll keep you updated. So we are running in profit, and we'll keep running that trade. And at the same time, if you want to learn the strategy that I'm trading gold, and also trade with us also every day, there's a link in the description. You can join us to learn our strategies and also to trade with us in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So thank you for that. I'll see you very soon in the New York session again and London session, and until that, make sure you manage your risk and stay happy.